Welcome back, viewers, and all you Monster Hunter fans. This is SweetBattlescars back with another Monster Hunter unboxing. And today I finally have my hands on the Revoltech Zinogre figure. Just released a couple of weeks in Japan, and this is the fourth piece in this series, in the Revoltech series of Monster Hunter figures, after the Rathalos Hunter, and then the regular Rathalos, Revoltech Rathalos, and then we got the Revoltech Zinogre Hunter with you know, the hunter wearing its armor. So we finally have the actual monster, the Zinogre, and so he is the fourth. And of course we have the color variations for the Rathalos and the warrior, also the hunter. We had the Azuri Rathalos warrior and the Azuri Rathalos figure. So I'm gonna be looking at this guy today. And I gotta say, he looks really great in the box already. Looks like a really nice, solid figure. He looks really awesome in the box. So we're gonna be looking at the box first, and this is your, you know, I always show you guys the box, even though it's the same thing. But you know, a few changes like this. Nice pose there of the monster on the side, showing you the Revoltech joints also, which is why this is why these figures are called Revoltech. It is the Revoltech technology, you can say, behind these figures. And they're showing you a little bit of the articulation on the head, some of the details. It does come with a couple of pieces that allow you to give it like a broken horn effect, as you see in the game when you are in battle with this guy. So it also shows you a few poses with the monster itself. Another close shot of the monster on the other side. I show you the top and the bottom as well. It goes into more detail, you know, with the Revoltech joints. So let's go ahead and open this guy, get him out of the box, and let's take a look. His box is a little bigger than the other figures and previous figures in this series. You can tell this is a pretty big monster, so it's bulky. You know, he's a bulky monster. Rathalos is only big because of the wingspan. The wingspan is pretty big, but in reality it's not really a bulky figure. But this guy is bulky. So let's get him out of the box here, and he comes with this nice piece of plastic there to protect the paint a little. Let's put that to the side. I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera angle here a bit so you guys can see a little better. So that's the figure. Let's put it aside for now. We're gonna talk about it. It does come with a few accessories. It comes with this awesome piece of electricity for some lightning and electrical effects. So it's nice clear plastic, very smooth, very shiny, as you guys can see. So pretty nice. You'll get some nice effects out of that. It also comes with the two little pieces here in this little area here for the broken horn effect. Broken horns effect. There are the little pieces that attach to its horns. The camera is having a difficult time focusing on those, so we'll leave it, put it off to the side for now, and then we have a little figure of the Zinogre hunter here. He is tiny compared to that figure. I don't know if the scale is right, but you know. And last but not least, the little box for you to put all your accessories away when you're not really using them, so that you don't lose them. So that's it for the accessories. That's what you get out of the box here. The box, the little electrical effect and electricity effect, and the little hunter, and the little two small pieces of broken horn. So let's look at the thing that we're all here for, the monster, the figure. We're gonna take a look at the paint and the details first, and as you guys can see, it's just meticulous, just really nice. I've seen several pictures of this guy online already, from people that have opened it and you know, posted pictures of it. And of course we got the official photographs also displaying the figure, and I gotta say, it delivers. It does not disappoint. This is a really well made figure. As you guys can see, the paint is nicely done. Not a lot of color variation between, like, you know, some of its scales, some of the highlights and shadows are not really dialed in, but it doesn't really need to. I mean, you get that from the actual cast itself. Nice shadows and highlights here from the actual, you know, figure. So, not many effects there on the paint, but it looks nice nonetheless. I don't know if any effects would have helped, especially this little detail here a little better. Looks kind of flat, but again, it's passable. It's good. It looks nice. I really like the detail on its arms there, the little green scales, the Zinogre scales, and nice detail on the hair also, the fur. Nice detail on the horn. The horns have a little bit more of a color variation there, and nice details on the face. You guys can see here the paws, nice paint job on the bottom, and just all around really nice. I think this is my favorite part in terms of the paint job. Really nice details in the bottom there. As you guys know, in the game, these parts are kind of glowing, and I think they've successfully given us this glowing effect on its tail with this you know, lighter blue paint there in the bottom. And of course the tail, nicely done, nicely crafted, nicely painted. This looks fantastic. Nicely, oh, look at that, some articulation there at the very tip, very nice. So all around nice figure. Now let's take a look at the articulation. Of course, as we saw from the box, his head you know, moves a lot. I mean, it goes, as you guys know in the game, his neck is really thick, and of course from the monster itself. But they have given us a joint there so that his head is just not just kind of static there. If we didn't have this joint here at the shoulders, at the torso, his neck would just go kind of up and down like so. So, you know, you gotta have some more movement, some, oops, and it just came off. So you guys, I'll take this opportunity to show you the Revoltech joint once again. This is a ball point, a ball joint with a little peg there that goes into the neck. So that's what allows you to have all that mobility on the figure. So I think did I get it right here? Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we have the neck there, and then of course we have that awesome joint there. Allows the neck to go down that much and up about that much for some, you know, dramatic posing. You know, when Zinogre roars before he goes into battle. So pretty good articulation at the neck. It goes to the side about that much. It doesn't really want to spin too much. Of course, that's not really, it doesn't really need to. So it's, you know, sides about that much, not too much. And then the jaw also has a joint here, and these little two side pieces of fur here kind of get in the way, but I mean, you can move them out of the way, and his jaw opens and closes about that much. So you know, you have a lot of room there. And his tongue actually moves a bit too. It's kind of flexible. It doesn't really have a joint there, but yeah, it moves enough. You guys can see the little Revoltech joint inside there, inside of his mouth. Let's move on to the arms. Again, you can see the Revoltech joint there, and it goes up about that much before this piece of plastic here gets in the way, his shoulder, and down about that much. I think it could pretty much go all the way around like so. And then you can bring it back here, and so pretty good there at the shoulders for some pretty dynamic poses. The elbow goes up about that much. Let's fix this paw here. About that much, and about down that much. And then we have another, and these joints are huge. These pieces are bigger than in most figures. You know, this monster's bulky, so the hands, the arms are really bulky, so you need these big joints to, you know, make it natural, otherwise it would look a little weird. So the wrist, actually, at the wrist you have a pretty good range of motion there. So it moves about that much, and Let me open his arms here, and then we have another joint at the waist, and that pretty much goes all the way around, and it moves about that much before it clicks, so you guys can hear the clicking sound there. So, you know, some mobility at the torso as well, at the waist. Legs, kind of like the arms, it's kind of a, you know, he's got really tiny legs, so they move up about that much before this part gets in the way, down about that much. You can go all the way around just like the arms, and then you have some knee joints here as well. Go back about that much and forward about that much. And do we have a joint here? Yes, we have another ball joint there at the feet, and doesn't move that much, so I guess it kind of, you have some mobility, but it's kind of hard to get it to move too much, so not much there, not much not a lot of motion there. Now the thing that I'm really impressed about with is the how many joints they've given us for the tail. So you have one ball joint here at the tip of the very base of the tail. It does move, it does give you enough room to be able to kind of click it once. It doesn't, you know, want to go up any higher, but you got to remember you have these other joints here, so that one you can click about 4 times. And then of course this one at the very tip also moves up and down like so. So this joint here at the middle of the tail really is what gives you the motion on the tail. This one at the bottom, at the base, just kind of does it once. And you have this little flap of plastic here, of rubber, very flexible, to kind of cover the joint underneath there, so that you can get some pretty good poses with the tail without it looking a little too weird with the you know, the joint being exposed there. So this is nice, nice little detail. I like this little flap of plastic there that covers the joint a little. So I think that is pretty much it for the articulation of little Zinogre here. Looks really nice, and so we're gonna give him a pose. He's kind of roaring into battle. So I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. He's heavy, he's bulky, he's a really nice figure, really well crafted, really well made. I don't think I have any complaints. You know, the articulation is what you would expect from a Revoltech figure. Nice solid joints, they click, they snap into place so that you can get some pretty good poses out of this figure and have it stay, so it doesn't really move because of the mechanics behind the joints. So I think that's a really good thing about these figures. I really like that, I enjoy it. I like the paint job, the cast itself, the way the figure was sculpted and crafted. Again, thumbs up. And I'm gonna actually bring one more thing here, and I went ahead and got myself the variation of this guy in the box still. The subspecies, can't, you know, with Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate we got all these new names, so I can hardly remember the new name for Zinogre. I mean, we used to call this guy Zinogre, but now it's Zinogre, and I can't remember the exact name of the subspecies. Stingin, I guess, or something like that. The Dark Zinogre. I always just call him the Dark Zinogre. Don't want to make it complicated. Don't want to complicate things too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and get it out of the box, out of the plastic, and have him join the party. And there he is. Again, same exact figure. It does come with the exact same accessories, with the little hunter here, same color. And this guy actually comes with the red plastic to give it some of that effects there, some of those effects. Except this red, obviously, he has got that dragon power. And he also comes with a couple of pieces for the horns to give it that broken effect, and I got them right here. So we're gonna put this guy away, and I didn't show you the little effect, but it just kind of sits in the back like so. You know, not much than that. So you can have that lightning effect. And same thing for this guy. Just kind of sits on its back like so. You can have different effects. You know, you can have like it like on its paws or something when it slams the ground and whatnot. But I want to talk about the figure for a little bit. The paint job is the only new thing, the only variation with this figure. It is the exact same sculpt, same cast, same. It has the same articulation, obviously, and the only thing that you get is a brand new paint job. But what a paint job it is! This guy looks fantastic as well. Face has really awesome detail. I really like the silver paint that they used on his body, on some of the scales here. Very metallic-y, so it does look like he does in the game. Very well painted. The fur also has been rendered nicely. You have the little red details here that you get also in the game. The little red marks on the bottom of the tail as well. And he looks excellent also. I mean, no complaints here either. So I'm not really gonna go into articulation for this guy, as you guys just saw it. And but let me go ahead and show you guys the horns, the little horn effect here. So you just take out these little pieces here. They have little pegs. So you take out both horns, and then you just kind of put the little broken pieces there. And as you guys can see, the one on this side has a little piece just broken off the tip, and this one's pretty much gone. So you guys can see it there. Big difference from from his usual pointy horns. So you can get that broken effect when you're in battle with this guy. So I think I've covered pretty much about anything. Again, really happy with these figures. Thumbs up. No complaints here. Really great to have in your collection. I know I'm happy to have these guys in my collection now. And I don't think there is anything else to say. Again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to post them in the comment section below. And then before I leave, I will bring in the Zinogre warrior figure, the hunter, and just give you a quick size comparison. They're about the same size. Obviously not to scale. This is the hunter figure in this awesome pose that I have him here. And then those are the monsters. So again, really awesome set of figures. I do not know if we're gonna get a variation of the hunter figure. We got the monster and the subspecies. I don't know if we're gonna get a variation of the hunter with like the different color armor yet. They haven't announced it yet, at least not to my knowledge. If you know, maybe post it in the comments. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been an unboxing of the brand new Zinogre Revoltech figures, just released in Japan again. So again, please feel free to comment away in the comment section below, and stay tuned for the next Monster Hunter videos. Thanks for watching.